Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing assembling your first game development team, key strategies for indie game leaders, navigating team building, leadership, and growth in the video game industry. Breaking into the video game industry as an indie developer presents unique challenges and opportunities. One of the most critical steps in this journey is building your first game development team. This guide provides a comprehensive roadmap for aspiring leaders in the video game industry, detailing how to assemble a talented and cohesive team that can bring your creative vision to life. Understanding the foundations of a successful indie game team. The success of an indie game often hinges on the strength and synergy of the team behind it. A well-rounded team combines technical skills, creative vision, and effective communication, all anchored by strong leadership. Some actionable steps for this. Define your game's vision and objectives. Before recruiting, clearly define the vision of your game. What is the core gameplay? What unique experiences are you aiming to provide? Understanding these elements will guide you in selecting team members who are aligned with your vision. Identify key roles. Based on your game's requirements, identify the key roles you need to fill. Common positions in indie game development include game designers, programmers, artists, sound designers, and marketers. Recruiting the right talent. Finding the right people is crucial. Your team not only needs to possess the necessary technical skills, but also share your passion and vision for the project. Some actionable steps for this. Utilize industry networks. Tap into game development forums, local meetups, and industry conferences to find talent. Platforms like LinkedIn, IndieDB, and Meetup can be valuable resources for connecting with potential team members. Set clear job descriptions. For each role, create detailed job descriptions that outline not only the skills and experience required, but also the personality traits and creative vision that fit well with your team's culture. Cultivating an effective team culture. The culture of your team plays a significant role in how effectively your members work together and stay motivated through the ups and downs of game development. Some actionable steps here. Establish core values. Early on, define the core values that represent your team's identity and work ethic. These might include innovation, quality, respect, and transparency. Communicate these values from the outset and incorporate them into your team's interactions and decision-making processes. Promote open communication. Foster an environment where team members feel safe to express ideas, give feedback, and raise concerns. Regular team meetings and open-door policies can help maintain clear and open lines of communication. Planning for development and collaboration. Once your team is assembled, planning how you will work together to turn your game concept into reality is essential. Actionable steps here. Develop a project roadmap. Outline the major milestones and timelines for your game's development cycle. Tools like Trello, Asana, or Jira can help organize tasks and deadlines, ensuring everyone is on the same page. Adopt agile methodologies. Consider using agile development practices to manage your project. Agile methods, such as Scrum or Kanban, are popular in game development due to their flexibility and focus on iterative progress, frequent testing, and adaptability. Managing resources wisely. Resource management can be particularly challenging for indie teams that often operate with limited budgets and manpower. Some actionable steps here. Budget management. Carefully plan your budget around the most critical areas of development. Prioritize spending on high-impact resources like essential software, skilled personnel, and marketing. Seek funding opportunities. Explore various funding options available to indie developers, including crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter, indie game contests, and government grants and subsidies designed to support the arts and innovation. Leveraging technology and tools. In today's digital age, various tools and technologies can enhance team collaboration and productivity, especially for teams that may work remotely. Some actionable steps here. Utilize collaboration tools. Implement collaboration tools such as Slack for communication, GitHub for code sharing and version control, and Google Drive for document and asset management. Remote work best practices. If your team is remote, establish best practices for remote work. This includes regular video check-ins, clear daily or weekly goals, and digital team building activities for strengthening relationships. Sustaining team motivation and cohesion. As the development process progresses, maintaining team motivation and cohesion becomes crucial to navigating challenges and meeting deadlines without compromising the quality of the game. Some actionable steps here. Regular motivational meetings. Hold regular meetings not just to track progress, but to celebrate milestones and recognize individual contributions. This keeps morale high and reinforces the value of each team member's work. Handle conflicts constructively. Address conflicts swiftly and constructively. Encourage a culture where conflicts are seen as opportunities to strengthen team dynamics and improve processes. Refining your leadership approach. Adaptive leadership is key in the fast-paced environment of game development. As projects evolve, so should your leadership style to meet challenging team needs and project demands. Some actionable steps here. Seek continuous feedback. Implement a continuous feedback loop where team members can provide anonymous feedback on your leadership and project management. Use this feedback to adjust your approach and address any issues. Leadership training. Continuously improve your leadership skills by attending workshops, webinars, and training sessions. This will help you stay updated on best practices and emerging trends in team management. Scaling your team. As your game gains traction or as you begin working on multiple projects, scaling your team may become necessary. Effective scaling involves not just hiring more staff, but ensuring they integrate well with your current team and project culture. Some actionable steps here. Strategic hiring. As you scale, hire individuals not only based on skill, but also on how well they fit into the existing team culture and the broader vision of your project. Onboarding processes. Develop a robust onboarding process that helps new hires understand their roles, the project goals, and the team's working style quickly and thoroughly. Leveraging external partnerships. Collaborations and partnerships can provide additional resources and expertise that complement your team's capabilities. Some actionable steps here. Identify strategic partners. Look for partnership opportunities with other studios, technology providers, or educational institutions that can offer new insights, technologies, or marketing channels for your game. Define clear collaborative terms. Ensure that all partnerships have clear terms and expectations to prevent misunderstandings and ensure that both parties benefit equally from the collaboration. Long-term team development. Investing in the long-term development of your team ensures sustained growth, innovation, and the ability to tackle more complex projects in the future. Some actionable steps here. Career development plans. Work with your team members to create individual career development plans that align with their professional goals and the studio's needs. Continuing education. Encourage team members to pursue continuing education, whether through courses, attending industry conferences, or participating in relevant workshops. Offer support or reimbursement for educational pursuits that could benefit both the employee and your studio. Evaluating project success and team performance. To understand the effectiveness of your team dynamics and project management, a thorough evaluation at the end of each project phase or upon completion is essential. Some actionable steps for this. Project postmortems. Conduct comprehensive postmortem analysis to discuss what went well and what didn't. Involve the whole team in these sessions to gain multiple perspectives and foster a culture of transparency and continuous improvement. Performance metrics. Develop and monitor key performance metrics that gauge both success and team dynamics. This might include project delivery timelines, project adherence, game quality metrics, and employee satisfaction rates. Some final thoughts. Building and leading your first indie game team is a dynamic and ongoing challenge that requires a combination of strategic planning, empathetic leadership, and proactive team management. By effectively assembling a dedicated team, fostering a positive and productive work environment, scaling responsibly, and continuously seeking to improve both team cohesion and project outcomes, you can significantly increase the chances of your indie game success. This comprehensive approach ensures that your team is not only equipped to meet the demands of the current project, but is also prepared for future challenges and opportunities in the ever-evolving video game industry. All right, and that's this week's episode of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening, and as always, thanks for being awesome. Oh, hi. And the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.